Oh shoot, I got 15 seconds. Is my camera on? Yes. I got my notes? Yes. Do I have my hat? Yes. What else can I be forgetting? Nothing. Welcome to Content Corner Live! Was poppin'. This is Nicky and welcome to Content Corner Livey. You feel me? Happy Monday, or whenever you're watching this replay, even though this is live right now, okay? So if you are on the live right now, please hit that like, blow up the chat, share it with somebody so the algorithms can do what it do. We are streaming on YouTube and LinkedIn, so shout out to my YouTube and LinkedIn people. You feel me? Man, got a lot to talk about, like I always do. Got a lot to talk about. One, shout out to the 58,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Today, Claude did some things, okay, that is going to help us with our content creation. I'm going to explain it. Y'all know I love Higgsfield. They work together. There's more and more people connecting with Claude that makes sense, especially from a content creation standpoint. And Meta AI made a big revamp. And for the free, we are going to test it out. Can it be used in our daily life? Can it be used in our creativity? What's the situation? Plus, we're going to react to some things. But of course, let me know 1 to 10. How are we feeling? Where are we watching this from? All of that amazing stuff. I already saw St. Lucia in the building. I see you. We are global. I love this. You know what I mean? We are global. My mom's somewhere around. I know that. My mom's somewhere. She said she'll be here. Shout out to moms. But, yo, I don't know if you saw the post. We were in the Meta headquarters. You know what I mean? We were in the Meta headquarters. So it's only right we talk about the Meta AI app. But, wow. To think, just because of YouTube, we're ending up in big companies, big names. You feel me? Also, we're gonna do a little experiment, dog. We're gonna do a little experiment. There's my mom. You know what I mean? There's my mom. We got Canada in the building. Yo, Canada, I need the Pocket Osmo 4. I need somebody from Canada to help me. Help me. Where's my help me?
First of
nope,
all,
that's not it.
Help me.
You know what I mean? We need to test this out. Need a Canada. So if y'all know somebody from Canada, that's the closest one. Hit me up. Hit me up in the DMs. You feel me? Tampa in the building. Janita's in the building. Gary's in the building. Joy. Golly. Butterfly Jags, what up? I see you in the building. Doc is in the building. What up, Doc? Miami, what up? I love Miami. I swear. Need more coins to live there comfortably. You feel me? Texas, what up? North Carolina, what up? I see you. Tennessee, what up? I see you. I'm on cloud 9. Why are you on cloud 9? What are we talking about? Irene's in the building. What up? But before we start, can we give a big shout out to the LB fam real quick? Shout out to Kim specifically, okay? Let me break this down. Mississippi, I see you. Alabama, I see you. Michigan, what up? So, hold on. So, y'all know I have LB, Lions Behavior, and I want to show what people are actually making, okay? I want to show this. So, shout out to Kim, okay? Ever since, we introduced her to the AI video, she's been going crazy. She's been going, oh, wait, hold on. Come on, South America. South America. Come on. New York, I see you in the building. What up? Okay, so how many of y'all are familiar with the Pinky Cole now being on Real Housewives and all of that? I'm not here for the drama. Okay? Let me stay here. What you're about to see, I don't care about the drama. There is a part that is AI that was actually made from somebody inside of LB, and we got to show love to it. And this is the power of AI video that even influencers are using. So hold on. Let's get this queued up. Hold on, let me start this all over. This is what she made. Clearly not this part.
We don't have a living wife
In the basement.
We don't have a living wife
In the basement.
What? Who in the basement?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Atlanta, let's not act up.
You must be Jade.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Marcus. Come on in. Serena's finished up a client. I'll show you downstairs. So what brings you from Columbus?
Art School, Atlanta Visual Arts.
Serena's an artist too on people's faces. You're gonna fit right in.
Oh.
Not what people expect. Welcome to Atlanta, Jade. You're gonna be all right.
I'm gonna make this work. Welcome to the Ford House. Basement today, big life tomorrow. Cool?
Come on, Kim.
Baby, you play too much.
You love it.
All AI.
She does not deserve him. She doesn't see him, not like I do. The whole house loves her, and he carries it. Nobody carries him. Some things didn't need to be written down to be remembered.
If she disappeared, everything in this house would finally make sense.
Crazy. Let's get it right. Pinky Cole has 1 million followers, okay? She's known for Slutty Vegan. That's what it's called. This is not what I'm calling it, okay? She is everywhere. She is a serial entrepreneur, but now she is working with Kim, who's been killing it with the AI videos lately for her own stuff. It's just, shout out to Kim, dog. Come on. This is what we do it in Lions behavior. You know what I mean? I'm going to assume, and I'll get this from her, I'm going to assume this was made with Kling. It was made from Kling. So, everybody put fires, lions, hand claps in the chat for Kim for that amazing collaboration. I wanted to shout that out first thing. But let's get into some of the stuff we have to talk about, okay? Some of the stuff we have to talk about. We're going to show some AI video because I made one that I was pretty shocked, and it was through Claude and Higgsfield. But let's not wave over that Kim made this. Hold on. And got tagged. Can we appreciate the tag? Because some influencers don't tag. Hold on. Let's go back. You see her right here? Right here. Boom. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is Kim. I'll give y'all her Instagram. She's just fire. She's just fire. She be doing these all the time. See, this is another one. Oh, I am definitely not trying to get demonetized. You know what I mean? I'm not. But this is all AI. This is all all we practice. So let's start the show. I just want to do that quick shout out, but let's start the show. Starting with Sam Altman. I wanted to start off with a message with Sam Altman. And then we're gonna get into the seriousness. So let's see if we get the intro correct. Content corner, livey, you feel me? So now we have a love-hate relationship with Sam, because sometimes I think with like introverted high performers, they could be tone deaf. I think so. However, I saw this, And he's talking about tone deaf, but he actually has a point. So I want y'all take on this one. Let's hear this real quick.
I know some AI CEOs are saying things like 50% of the jobs are going to go away. To say nothing of how tone deaf it is for someone to be saying, my company is going to eliminate 50% of the jobs and my company is going to be the most valuable company in human history. And you know how wonderful that's going to be. And like, but 50% of you are going to lose your jobs. To say nothing about the wisdom of, not even wisdom, just the sort of like the tone deafness of that. I don't think that's the right way to think about it. Jobs will go away. Jobs have gone away with every technological revolution. Jobs will change. A thing someone said to me just yesterday that really stuck with me is, I can use the new model, GPT 5.5 in Codex, to accomplish in an hour what would have taken me weeks 2 years ago.
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there, because that's an important part. That's a very important part where, and I'm not going to stay with the model, right? Even though we're going to test out Codex, not this live, but we going to test out Codex too. But the fact that with AI, we're able to speed up our time. Type in me if you're able to speed up your task, your work from your 9 to 5. If you're using AI there, okay? If you're not, type in no. But if you have been saving time with some of the tasks that you have to your 9 to 5, type in me, because this is the part that doesn't necessarily get talked about a lot. And where we're hearing a lot about the layoffs, we're not hearing about how it could create different jobs if used right. So let's continue.
And I thought I would have been much less busy in that world.
Yeah, now you're doing more.
And I have never been busier in my life. I'm waking up in the middle of the night to do more work. It's like, make it stop, please. It's too much. With new tools, I think we will create in new kind of ways. I have no doubt that the economy is going to change a lot and jobs are going to change a lot. And I think caution is warranted. And I think rigorous debate about new social contracts, new economic systems are warranted as well. But I don't think it's like we're all going to sit around in a life without meaning and without work. It's just going to be different. I know.
I actually can agree with this man this week. Yeah, I can actually agree with this man this week. This is so important to understand because there is a lot of fear with AI, okay? We probably, give me the number 3 in the chat if you know somebody who is not a fan of AI, whether from career-wise, work-wise, creativity-wise, whatever it may be, right? We know somebody who has a bit of fear when it comes to AI. And for the headlines we continue to see, the Meta layoffs, big tech companies layoffs. Like I could go, hold on, let's do big tech layoffs, right? And I'll go to news. Here we go. And literally 14 hours ago, big tech layoffs 2026, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, AI trade-offs. This big tech's 725 billion AI splurge being funded by mass layoffs. Like, so all we're hearing, 80% jobs, slashed jobs in early 2026. Like, so many companies are flexing about the layoffs. But we're in this amazing time where the things that we can create, the thoughts that we have, can actually be created and monetized in a very easy way, whether it is using Claude Code, whether it is using Codex, whether it's using OpenClaw if you get fancy with that, right? There are now tools to turn everything that we do faster and more tangible. So I gotta give props to my man with that, because that was impressive. I mean, that was impressive. But looking at your job right now, I want you guys to think about it in a sense of like, what is the evolved AI version of it? Like, because at the end of the day, what I see it evolving to be is us being managers, where we think about from high level of us managing people, we may be just managing AI agents plus people, or just AI agents, depending on the role that we're in. We're still going to have to do something, even if it's to press a button, even if it's to monitor certain things. But what is the evolved AI version of our role, of our responsibilities? Have we thought about that? That's something that at the end of the day, we should be going to our supervisors, going to our clients. Here's an idea that I think about, because they're seeking for that. Yes, please help me. We know AI is here. If you have some type of skill for that, please tell me more. Even from a client standpoint, personal branding standpoint, we just saw Kim get the opportunity to work with a high influencer, high personal brand, could possibly then transition into some of the other companies. That's what we're working with now. I mean, there'll be more entrepreneurs with the layoffs. More small businesses will be relying on each other for success and continuation. I agree. However, hear me out. I'm going to go against the grain with this one. All right? And tell me if I'm wrong. I'm going to go against the grain with this one. I totally promote entrepreneurship. I do. I find it corny for those people who only promote entrepreneurship, because what entrepreneurs need is help, right? Is strong people with strong skills. So whether it is going to increase entrepreneurship or whether it's going to create a whole new level of support, we have to pay attention to this shift that's happening. Yes, some people are going to be like, I could build a whole bunch of stuff, but there's still people who feel more comfortable helping others grow. And being under a team isn't a bad thing. So shout out to the people who are like, this is my time. Yes, let it be your time. But for those people who are like, yo, I love working on a team, or I love helping others grow in some way, shape, or form, that's my vibe. I'm more of a behind the scenes person. Either way, this is going to be an amazing era for both sides if we stay like in tune with what's happening. Because think about it. Entrepreneurship, regardless of who you are, Tony, what are you doing? Tony. That's a lot. You're spamming the chat. Tony. Bruh. Hold on. I just saw the chat and I'm like, what am I reading? Shout out to Tony, who's in the building. Tony's dope. Don't get it twisted. But like I said, I think that we're in a great evolution of both entrepreneurship and both teams, supports, the new evolution of 9-to-5s, new evolution of you know, the roles and responsibilities. So yeah, that's I wanted to state that. Now, Can we talk about something? Can we talk about something? Hold on. And really, as entrepreneurs, we're working for serving our client. Come on, guy. Tony said that's how I get them to hit the like button. Listen, please. Listen to Tony. Hit the like button. Please and thank you. We're over 100 people. Please, thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Let me show you something real quick. Hold up. Let me get this right. So, who has Higgsfield? Type in me. Wait. Also, not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur. It's widely responsible to promote everyone being an entrepreneur. I think widely irresponsible. Sorry. I think it's more responsible to promote being self-reliant. Listen, I'm all for if you want to be your own boss, if you have that vibe, please do. I promise you're going to be stressed. I promise you there's a lot more downs than ups in the beginning. Okay? So, I just want to state that. However, let me show y'all something. Hold on. Let's see if my Claude is up. Okay, here we go. Why is it showing the whole thing? Hold up. Y'all know how we do. Let me get Claude here and then Claude here. So who's been using Claude a little bit more? Type in the number 4 if you've been using Claude a little bit more. You know what I mean? Let me know. Let me show you what I made in Claude. Okay? Let me show you what I made. So, I was messing around in Claude. Now, let me set this up properly. Claude does not do images. They do great text, graphics, slides, stuff like that, but they do not do images. Until now, with the help of Higgsfield, okay? So, and they couldn't do video until now. So, let me go back. So, I had made this really cute sprite sheet of LB, right? Really cute, like showing different movements and everything like that, right? What I wanted to do was test out the connection between Higgsfield and Claude. So I was like, yo, I made a sprite sheet. I kind of want like an 8-bit video game jungle journey using Higgsfield, right? So it gave me kind of a storyboard side outline, but then we use seed dance, and this is why I say pay attention to seed dance. And this is what it created. This is the first one. Music and everything. Okay. That was the first one. I wanted to get more spicier, right? And so, look how we evolved. Check this out. And this is inside of Claude. I need to make this into something. I need to make this into something. Could we watch that one more time? Because the fact that this is in Claude is amazing. Could we show this one more time? crazy. So the great thing is that I put this inside of LB, showed like the video, but also showed the setup. Now, for those people who are like, how? Oh my God, how? All right. So let me get the website for y'all. Let me get the website for y'all, because I love y'all. Here we go. Boom. Keep that. If you have Higgsfield, now Higgsfield is a paid tool. This is where the stacking of tools are starting to make sense. Okay? Because with Higgsfield, hold on, let me go to Higgsfield. And they're doing so many new things here. They're doing so many new things. Now with Higgsfield, for the most, this could be very overwhelming, right? I'm saying, yo, it could do images, it could do video, it could do audio. It has Canvas now. It has Marketing Studio. It has so many different things. This is where using your favorite LLM, whether it's Claude, ChatGPT, whatever it may be, right? With Higgsfield makes sense. Why? Because if I go back, I'm just taking some of the ideas that I have, some of the images that I have, and turning it into now into bringing it to life. So here's an example. Boom. So the thumbnail that you may be seeing, I got the concept from Claude, and I'm going to show you real life examples. So I had a prompt on how to make the thumbnail. Now, because I've created certain skills, I have a skill that kind of rates my thumbnail to have certain items in it, right? So I could give it a prompt and it kind of rates what my thumbnail is missing, okay? Score it in all of it. And so first, this was horrible. Bruh. I don't know. But now I'm having conversations on, okay, let's fix it, right? So this was it trying to fix it. I was like, no, that's not it either. Hear me? That's not it either. So I'm having conversations back and forth, and now we're getting a little bit better. Right? Now the face is still wild. But instead of guessing, right? Instead of guessing, Claude is allowing me to brainstorm, to fix it, tweak it it's literally being my assistant to create these different images. Okay? So now we're getting better, right? Here we go. Now we're getting to it. So the first one that I ever tried, I believe it was this one. Let me see if it loads. Yep. Okay, cool. So the first time that I tried this was me giving it my Notion page to turn it into a carousel. So I have a picture of me on a green screen, and can we turn this into a carousel? So your content workflow can now be a lot more easier when it comes to images and video using Claude and Higgsfield. And the way that we connect it, let me see if I get connectors. Here we go. So these are all the connectors that I have, meaning these are all the things that Claude can communicate with. So anytime that you hear MCP, here's this new MCP, all that means this is how you can connect Claude with this particular application. So to do Higgsfield, let me get the joint real quick. Boop. Okay. So to get Higgsfield, and I gave y'all the website, you could just go to Claude. They allow you to connect it to Perplexity, OpenClaw, Hermes, NemoClaw, whatever you may have, right? It's a preference thing. I use Claude. So it tells you exactly how to do it, settings, connectors. It's going to give you this URL, okay? So from a simple standpoint, okay, you're going to go, same thing. I'm going to go back. You're going to go into customize. You're going to go into connectors. Yes, I have Instacart. Don't hate on me, dog. Don't hate on me. You know what I mean? Don't hate on me. And you're going to go to add custom connector. And so you call it whatever you want to call it. And it's going to say remote MCP server URL. This is where you paste it. Okay. You go Higgsfield. Why am I typing? Higgsfield. Okay. And I would press add. Now I already connected it, so I'm not going to press add, but it will load up and tell you to log into your Higgsfield account. Okay. And that's how you connect it. I have this also with HeyGen, and I'm going to be adding some more because now I'm seeing how fire this is. Because think about it, when I could go, I have an idea. Now let's turn this into an image. Now let's turn this into a carousel. Now let's turn this into a video. That's all done inside of Claude right now using these MCPs. So who is going to try this? I wanted to show that because this was, when I tell you that video, where'd the video go? Where'd the video go? And yes, it takes your credits, okay? It does take credits from both sides, from Claude and Higgsfield, okay? So letting you know that. So don't think, oh, well, and they'll get it wrong. Like, look, it got this wrong. Who is this? Whose man's is this? I mean, it's cute, but it's not the situation. And then this one.
Level up.
I mean, it's cool, but like he has a brim, and then I be paying attention to like little things like that. I mean, I be paying attention to little things like that. And not so sweet anymore. No, we got rid of that. We got rid of that. That's why I want to build off of this. I really want to build off of this. This is too cute. I mean, we're gonna make him level up using AI tools and content creation. You know what I mean? The other ones look like he is rough and tough for no reason. That's what I'm saying, Kay. Like, he's not like that. He's not like that at all. Come on, Will. Will said, yo, I just pulled up to hit the like. I ain't gonna stay long. I was here. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. So I'm going to like, hold on. This is what I'm going to do real quick. When you like something, make sure you get the prompt, right? So, okay, I love this and I love this style. Can you give me the prompt and the style for this so we could continue to recreate it? Boom. Anytime. Because the great thing about doing this in Claude is when you like a style, you can do this, right? Where in Higgsfield or any other AI generator, you can't reverse engineer it. Like you give it a prompt and then it's going to create it. But then sometimes when you hit recreate, it looks completely different. And I'm like, no. I like this style. Bring it back. Bring it back. So, yeah, I'm not imposter. Yeah, I mean, listen. We're going to get him right. We're going to get him right. He's definitely not like that, for sure. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. I feel like quarter three or four, we're going to bring LB more to life. You know what I mean? But look at this. This is fire. This is fire. You know what I mean? Look at that. All right. I wanted to show that real quick because I'm messing around with it. I showed it on Instagram, like a quick version that I was like, okay, Higgsfield and Claude came out. So check this out. Hold up. Boop. Oh, I can't play the music. I can't play the music because it's Drake and I will get demonetized. But can we talk about this? Because this actually got really good views. And I didn't say a single word. Where are my people who don't like being on camera? Say me, right? Say me in the chat. I said nothing. All I did was put text and a screen share. And that was it. And it did pretty good. I think it got like 10,000. Let me see. Yeah, it got like 10,000 views. And I didn't say anything. And where some other of them I had to talk. I mean, if I don't got to talk, I don't want to.
Bruh.
No, I'm messing around with a whole bunch of different styles. I mean, I'm messing around with a whole bunch of different styles. We gotta talk it out. Anyways, so shout out to Molly. She just texted me. Let's talk about Meta AI. You feel me? Talk about Meta AI. Now let me go in the chat real quick. Who uses Meta AI? It's gonna be very low. I know. Me. Nah. Okay. Now, let's have an honest conversation. Okay? Let's have an honest conversation. The Meta AI app was trash before.
Bruh.
Okay? It was trash before. We know this. And shout out to Val. I see you in the building. Only for my glasses. That was the only reason. That was the only reason I was using it. If you had the Meta glasses, you had to go into the Meta AI app, especially when they merged it to one. But I'm not going to be here, regardless if I went to Meta headquarters or not. That app was not usable. It was compared to what is already out there. When you have ChatGPT and Claude for free, you have free plans better than what Meta was doing. Why would I go over and use Meta AI? Now, they made some changes and we're going to explore it to see if it is worth it. Okay? So this is a blind situation. I did ask it. The only thing I did do, I did two things. I did ask it, what's different? Because I know the layout is different, but what's different, right? And then there was one where I know of an app that you take the picture of what you're eating and it tells you the calories and everything like that. Meta AI says it could do that. Let's see if it really can. We're going to do that. So it's free, okay? It's free. I suggest everybody upload it, right? Type in me if you're going to, not upload it, download it. My apologies. I suggest everybody download it. So type in me if you're going to download the app with me right now, okay? So we could try it. But yes, Before, not worth it. Now let's see, with all this new updates, let's see what it's doing. You know what I mean? Let's see what it's doing. The glasses I like of the simplicity of it, but I'm not sure the tech is worth the glasses price. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Can we hold on? Okay, wait. Okay, let's talk about that later. You know I got ADHD, so I could do a whole side quest. I'm gonna star that. We gotta talk about that later because I don't know if I can agree with that. You have a whole camera. But, okay, cool. We'll talk about it. All right. So, here we go. So, I asked it, what was the new updates? Now, one of the things that I realized is that it has three modes: instant, thinking, and shopping. I want to test out what this shopping thing is. But instant thinking and shopping. Cool. So what is the big difference? Now it says the voice is better. You know we're going to test out the voice part because that's my favorite part because I do not like typing. Right? It actually has memory, which is a big deal for us because we do not like starting over any type of conversations. Like, if I have it once with you, please remember it because other AIs do. So now Meta AI has memory and personalization. It has visual, multimodal. So you could point your camera and ask it and ask stuff. So that's where the meal photo happens. Explain muscle groups during a workout. That's cool. Discover, which I found pretty cool because you could find new creators in there. And we're going to have conversations about that too. So a productive day-to-day use, health and food logging, fix-it mode, work docs on the fly, glasses as a second brain, which, wait, hold on. What that mean? Start a conversation in your Meta, in your Ray-Bans Meta, walk away, then pick it up in the app. Oh, of course. And then planning. Fun and surprising useful. Bedtime stories? Okay. I'm not really sure. The one thing I do want to test out is that it says it could vibe code.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just
So
said.
can we create an app inside of Meta AI? So we're going to test that out too. So check this out. I had a bagel today, okay? Egg sandwich. That's my thing. So see, you can see it up top. This is simple. Here's what I ate. Can you break it down for me? So it actually gave me the calories. It actually broke down all the ingredients. Bagel, fried egg, American cheese, avocado, cream cheese. How did they know? I don't know. Because you can't see the cream cheese, but that's cool. And it broke it all the way down. And then what I did say was, hey, I ate this. Now give me kind of like a meal plan for the rest of the day if I'm trying to maintain or lose weight, right? So from a personal standpoint, I'm looking at Meta AI like, okay, creativity, we'll test that. But from a personal side, do you have what it takes as well? So it tells you kind of like a meal plan, like big salad, Greek yogurt, dinner, gave me, if you're aiming to lose weight, gave me that stuff. All of it is nasty.
Bruh.
A snack is a hard-boiled egg. Shout out to those people who are super healthy. It's not me. I'm not eating cucumber slices.
Bruh.
But I'm not that serious about losing weight either. So, you know what I mean?
Help me. Help me.
Oh my God. However, here are some things: animate my photos, analyze this, discover products, and do something fun. Now, when you hit do something fun, they have create an arcade game, discover hidden gems happy hour spots, find me comedians trending up right now, and then find fitness creators to follow. So what's pretty cool is that it's like this is its first like search, because if we all know, Facebook and Instagram search is just trash. Bruh. It's just trash. Look, low key, there's a lot of good, but a lot of bad stuff when it comes to Meta's experience. So I wonder if this is their attempt of like, okay, let's kind of make this right. So I do like the music video. Yep. Hey, what's up, Terry? I see you. So I want to find, who do I want to find? Let's find, actually, let's see how can you find me podcasts that talk about, or podcast accounts that talk about content creation? Let's see. So it's searching. Where's my music? I don't know why I picked content creation. Like, well, that's what I care about. I mean, all right. So, interesting. So, stop. All right, we're already done. So it gives me here the accounts that post clips consistently or constantly on Instagram and Facebook that dive to full episodes. Now, what's cool is that you can actually go to the person's profile and see what's happening. So if I go here, this is almost like a new discovery way. Now, I said about content creation, and this gives me about, I'm not really sure. I like the quality of it, but I really like the quality of it. Hold on. Maybe they just was telling me about, I really like this. Isaiah, I like this format where it's like a little bit masked in with the text. That's pretty cool. I like that. Sorry. Is this biblical? What's happening? What's happening?
I think this is why I've never found a funny female stand-up. It's control. It's very normal and natural for a man to get on stage and control a room.
Yeah.
So when I made this,
I don't know what's going on.
the church taught that the earth was flat.
So what does this have to do with content creation?
Bruh.
How did we get here? How do we get here? Meta, how did we get here? Oh, wait. Oh, I see it. Talking about creation, faith, origin. Okay, let's redo it. Did I say about, oh, it didn't say content creation. It just said creation. Okay, that's me. That's not meta. I take it all the way back. Okay? However, his content is fire. Okay, Matt. But this brings up a whole conversation of, is this a new way of getting discovered for us as content creators? So that's cool. Hold on. We're going to start it over. Don't they have a voice thing? I thought they have a voice thing. No, we're not doing this because we don't like you. We don't like your voice joint. Hold on. Let me get Whisper Flow up in here. Can you find podcast accounts on Instagram that talk about AI or any AI influencer, podcasts and AI influencers with really dope content? Boom. See? Everything's spelled right. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Bruh.
All right. So it didn't pick up content part. Yeah, I know. I'm like, hold on. Okay. Now, what I don't like, some you can click on, some you can't. Right? Some you can click on, some you can't. So I wonder why. I wonder why. But let's do, what is this about? Let's see if it gets it. What is this? Is it not understanding me again? Explores conspiracy, dark corners. What?
Bruh.
Yo.
That lived in Appalachia named Joseph Barbera, and he was a beverage distributor, and he was also.
What does this have to do with what I asked for? What did I have to? Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's try another one. AI podcast accounts. Let's try another one. Let's do. I'm trying over here, dog. I'm trying. Marketing and tech leaders. Okay. Let's try this. Let's do. Boop. It's not looking good for this app. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for this app. So maybe asking for creators is not it. What is this?
Imagine playing cricket in your living room with just a bat. Every Indian kid grows up playing cricket either in a gully, terrace or anywhere, but as cities got tighter, that space slowly disappeared. And that's exactly what Prince, Ranjit and Ajit noticed, so they built a company called as MetaShot, a smart cricket bat.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, first of all, you're not gonna...
Nope, that's not it.
Help me! Help me!
You know what? Maybe we don't need to find creators. We'll just stick with IG. We'll just... Now, shout out to Isaiah for what he said. He got 520 likes about cricket. You're doing something right. India creators, low key, have been killing it. So, all right. You know what? We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. We're not. You know what? Let's discover new products. Let's discover new products. What do I need? Let's do. See, the things I want are like super specific, but we'll try it. Hold on. Help me find different mouse for the Mac Mini that is a little bit creative, a little bit fun, but I can charge it from the front and not on the bottom of the mouse. Let's see if we can find different mice, whatever it is. Okay. Now, before I start the music, what I wanted to test out was how biased it is. How biased it is. Meaning, are you only going to share products that are attached to a Instagram, Facebook shop? Because I would assume that would take precedence. And so it didn't really. It just gave me links. Let's see. What's the link it gave me? Wait. It gave me links to a creative that talked about it? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's dope. Okay, that's dope. Oh, I'm going to debate you. get demonetized. Everybody hit that super chat. I'm gonna get demonetized.
Bruh.
I'm gonna get demonetized. So I do. Okay, that's a good thing. I like that if we're talking about a product and some creator talked about it, is going to pull up that content. So here we go. Yep, we're not playing the music. Okay. That's very useful because now we see it in action. That helps with my shopping decision. I like that. Oh, is this the same one? Oh yeah, it's the same one. Okay. So let's do something else. Hold on. Now I want to test it out. Let's do, y'all know how I do. I am looking for Nipsey Hussle merch and collectibles. Is there any products that I can find about that? Let's see. Let's see if it pulls up the Marathon store. Let's see. Sorry, that was my jam. Oh, Joey. Okay, here we go. So it does say the Marathon clothing. It gives me some Etsy shop. What is this? Hold on. What is this? That was random. What's the other one? Okay, it pulls up Nip. I'm not mad at it. We always got
this ultimate poise, like I've been had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion.
Somebody in the chat, give me a product to look up. Here's some other things. Oh, this was the tap card, the limited Metro tap card. So it showed videos of that. Okay. The merch, I like that. And then, what's this one? Oh, they showed somebody else. That's low-key actually really fire. Okay, that's actually really fire. Come on, Tony, with the super chat. I see you. Wired headphones. That's a good one. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's do that one. Okay. Let me do shopping. Maybe if I'm specific with it, let's do. All right. So I've been seeing a new trend of everybody having wired headphones. Can you show me the best wired headphones for an iPhone? Boom. All right, let's go. And then next, what we're going to do is the vibe coding. Let's see if it could actually make something. You know what I mean? Hold on. Lions Behavior Community, I'm official now. Hey! Everybody in LB, say what's poppin'. Congratulate her. Welcome her to the family. You know what I mean? All right. Here we go. You're right. Wired headphones are having a movement again. The comeback is real. Sales flipped from a 5-year decline to a 3% growth in 2025, and now a 20% revenue jump in early 2026. Celebs, athletes, Gen Z are driving it for 4 main reasons: better sound, zero latency, no charging / battery anxiety, and low cost, and a retro digital detox aesthetic. So, here's the first link. Oh, wait. Look. Ooh, wait. You could buy it from here? The best at most, for most people. And you can visit the website? Oh. Okay, so this is the proper shopping experience. Okay then. What's the other one? Let's do same website. This is the actual Apple one. Okay, here's the actual Apple one. I like how they put other people in over that. Oh, they gave you a different experience? Best sound under $100? Okay. Okay. This is useful. This is useful. This is a little bit better. I like what we're doing here. And here's somebody who created it. Nope, no sound. No sound. Okay. I give this one an A plus. I give this an A plus. I mean, I give this experience of figuring out like the different options, best if you need lightning and durability. I like how they categorize it. That's pretty cool. Right? Cool. Now, let's say, can it well, let's do the vibe coding, and then I have another idea. Let's do a vibe coding. So let's see what it does for the arcade game, and then we'll give it a different idea. So create an arcade game. So let's see what it does. You know what I mean? Let's just go with the prompt that it gives. A very simple, create an HTML arcade game. Adding Virginia Beach visuals. Hold on. Wait, did y'all see that? Hold on. Is this new? This is new feature inside of Meta AI. So we're going to see if it can actually make an arcade game, which it couldn't before. Okay. Hold on. Because on a fun side, if it could make the game, great. But if on a idea side of like seeing something tangible with like an app, that may be interesting. So let's see what it creates. See what it creates. Nah, you could have asked for more. Refine the prompt. Hold on. Let's see what it comes up with first. Let's see, because I have an idea, but let's see what it comes up first. Let me play nice with it. And then we'll see. You know what I mean? Hold on. So Facebook Meta AI is separate app outside of Facebook. I know that's probably a dumb question. So they do have Meta AI inside of Facebook and Instagram. However, these new features, I don't think have integrated yet. I don't believe so. I haven't seen it. So this is their new release, and it is a separate app. But there will be like more to come. You know what I mean? There'll be more to come. So, let's do provide the idea like Donkey Kong, Miss Pac-Man. Wait, tranquilo. Hold on. Let's see what it does first. And then we get spicy with it. You know what I mean? Because when I get I get very, if you haven't noticed, I get very like niche down, and it's like, okay, I was not for that. I mean, like, I was not for that. But, ooh, messed up my. Okay, are we gonna do something though? It's taking a minute. Let me not be impatient. Let me not be impatient. I can't make a video game. Hold on. Uh-oh. Here we go. Hold on. Built a synthwave breakout. Play it now. Neon paddle. Virginia Beach vibes. What does that mean? Okay. Hold on. Smash the boardwalk. Move the mouse Oh, okay. Okay, I see what it did there. Is it gonna... Okay, little Pong situation. Okay, that's cute. I'm not mad at this. Now, with that, and that was done in a couple of minutes. Can we share? Ooh, hold on. Is it shareable? Let's see if y'all could, what it says for y'all. Hold on. It creates its own artifact. So it's like Claude. It creates its own artifact. So tell me if that works for you. You know what I mean? Let me know. You want a different styles, space shooter, flappy game, 2-player Pong. So let me add on to it. Let's try adding on to it. So that's cute, but can we have it more like a Super Mario style of a video game going down the boardwalk? So creating like a 3D animated lion going down Virginia Beach boardwalk, and like it goes to the different vendors to get more points, and like the villains are homeless people and crying babies, like out of control kids. Those could be 2 villains. Let's see if that works. I don't know where that idea came from. You know what I mean? I don't know where that idea came from, but we gonna see. Bruh. Not the homeless people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yo. Okay, I can do this. Wait. I get the vision. I can't make homeless people. Oh my God. Turning real groups of people, especially vulnerable ones. I can respect that. Hey, turning real group peoples, especially vulnerables, into enemies can defeat crosses onto dehumanizing content. I can respect that. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, I like those villains. I definitely don't like seagulls. Oh wait. Yeah, I definitely don't like seagulls, so make that into a villain. What's another villain on the beach? The beaming sun. Like random, like super hot waves. That should be a villain too. It got morals. You feel me? It got morals for sure. Unlike Grok. It's like, yo, someone coded that response. It's real. Listen, I can respect that. Perfect. Seagulls are in. Dive bombing seagulls. Heat waves. You want me to build out this version? Yes. Boom. Okay. All right. So we're zombies. Zombies is we'll do that. Hold on. It got morals. That's what I'm telling you. Unhoused. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe unhoused. I don't know. Like I don't know why that. Maybe I'm not gonna get into it. Bruh. I'm not getting into it. Nope. We're just gonna see how this goes. Where's the other music? You know what I mean? Where's the other music? You know what I mean? Let's see if it could actually do this. And did that link work? Hold on, I didn't even check if that yeah, okay, it does. Hey, come on. I like that. It works. Cool. All right. So, which makes it fun because the things that you could create with Meta AI, you could share that for free. It's all being created for free. That's cool. that could give a really interesting, you know, I think about digital products. I think about different experiences for your followers and your subscribers and things of that nature. So I like that. Okay. So while that goes, I wonder if we can do two things at once. Oh, wait. Did not do it? Yes. Make it. Okay. I'm expecting like words. Does not want to do it now? Do you want me to make this? I'll make this. Okay. Are we supposed to do thinking mode? Maybe I gave it too much. Maybe the seagulls was too much. Something went wrong. Oh no! Oh no! Waiting for the tool. Hold on. Come on, Meta AI. You were doing good. You were doing good. I'll start a whole new situation though. I know a previously unhoused YouTuber. Listen, shout out to all the unhoused people. This was no shade to them. I just thought about it. You know what I mean? Are you using your phone? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right. I don't know what's going on. Let's create something else. Okay. Hold on. I'll go back to that. I'll go back to that one. But I wanted to can you create a app that will allow me to journal and turn those thoughts, whether it's written or you give me an audio option to record, and then turn them into content ideas? Let's see if it could do that. I would love it in like a blue, orange, and gold colorway, and white, and with that colorway. Let's see. See what it does. Or did I do too much? You know what I mean? Like, did we break Meta AI? Did y'all download it that it's broken now? You know what I mean? The download that is broken now? It's just doing, okay, music. What do we... I'm trying to root for this app. I'm trying to root for it. Like it did good with its prompt. It did good with the shopping. Now it's like, bruh, what are we doing? I need hat 2.0 release. Yeah, this is... What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me just copy this, just in case. Let me go back to... Oh! Hold on, this wasn't finished? Hold on. This one finished? Maybe it was me. And being impatient. Okay. Lions Boardwalk Dash. What in the world is that? Oh, seagulls. Hold on. Yeah. Wait, how do you play this? Jesus. What? Okay. It tried to do something. Here, I'm sharing it with y'all too. That was scary. But tell me if that's the right one. Tap the space bar to jump. Swipe down. Oh, to go under. Oh. All right. Let's try that again. How do you swipe down? Oh, okay. I see it. Okay. Stop. Run it again. Okay, main menu. Golly. Now it doesn't want to work. Now it doesn't want to work. Run again. Main menu. Turn off. This is... Where's mine? It's a cute concept. The seagull's getting hit in the seagull. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on. Let me be great. Let me be great. Main menu. Run. Why is it not letting me? What's happening? At least I could copy the code. That's cool. But it's not letting me be great. Maybe, hold on. Can I do it on the... Okay, here we go. Maybe I gotta do... So space and swipe down, or S for slide. Okay. Swipe up or W for double jump. With upgrade. Space S. Okay. Ah! This is a lot harder. Jesus. Okay. I'm not a fan of this. First off. Oh! Okay, I lasted a little bit longer. Yo, stop. Yeah, okay, I did 4 minutes. I don't know. That was not 4 minutes. Okay, I'm done. Okay, all right. Chill out. Chill out. All right, let me go back to my journaling app. Oh, it did that. I like that it's at least a little bit quick. Now, how good it is, I don't know. But I just created a video game for the first time in my life. Okay? Hold on. Wait. Is it a good video game? No. But from a positive side, it's my first. Okay, here we go. So I can start recording. All right. So it could transcribe. Let's see. So here's a basic idea journal. I could type something and then I could start recording. So let's see if it actually records. It takes the microphone. So I'm on live trying out Meta AI. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. I think it depends on the scenario. I do like the fact that you can take a picture of your food and kind of figure out, if you're that much of a health buff, the calories and all of the nutritions and all of that, and how to plan your day out with your food. The shopping is interesting. The creator discovery has potential. It seems like it needs some tweaks. It has potential, but I like that. So I'm going to keep testing it. I made my first video game. It sucked, but it's my first video game ever. Leave it up to me. I could have never do that. So from a positive side, Meta AI is allowing you to do things that kind of just opens your eyes to the possibility and the potential of what can be next. And of course, I got an error. Why did I get an error? Why did I get an error? Why? Bruh. Come on. Okay. Let's fix it. So the audio, the mic it started, it was recording, but then it errored out and then I couldn't transcribe it. So Can you look at the code and fix that? Let me give you thinking mode. Boom. Had potential. I mean, and I think that if we think about free AI tools, I think this allows you to start with the idea and make something and find out what you want and what you don't want. That's one of the things that I've noticed with AI tools, like the free ones. It's like, okay, now I know what I need. If I was to bring this to life, I know exactly how to describe it a little bit better. You know what I mean? So, that's a fact. That's a fact. No, you wrote a script for a video game. What do you mean I wrote a script for a video game? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? What you mean? You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to all the new channel members. You know what I mean? Let's talk about that after, because I want to make specific content for you guys. Okay, what was broken? The transcribe button was trying to transcribe the recorded file. Boom, boom, boom. What I changed? Fixed the 5-second kill switch. Mobile friendly. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it works now. All right. So today we're trying out Meta AI. This is a free app and trying to compare, not necessarily compare it, but give it a different experience than what we would do with ChatGPT and Claude. For it being free, there's not much expectations, but I like how I can give it an idea and it allows me to think of the possibilities and explain it a bit differently. Like, okay, I want a video game. Then I saw what you did. Now I know exactly the video game that I want. And then you made it. And now I know I have to be more descriptive of like, okay, how the lion looks like, how the seagull looks like, what exactly does it do? And so it triggers a different side of my brain to be like, okay, I want it this way. But thank you for the start. So I believe Meta AI can help with the beginning of how you're supposed to be thinking. Let's do that. Okay. Oh. So today we're trying out Meta AI. This is a free. Okay. All right. So wait, it says transcription not allowed. Hold on. It says it's listening. I think it already aired out though. Bruh. But we got closer. It actually recorded and I can play it back. We're starting. We're starting. Who's gonna try? Type me if you're at least gonna try Meta AI. We're trying over here. All right. This is taking a bit. Write something. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So I want the ideas. So what the workflow that I really want is that it takes the audio, transcribes it, and then comes up with the ideas. Like there's a written section, but the audio section where I'm able to say my day and my data dump, then it transcribes it, then it creates ideas as well. Boom. Okay. Cool. Come on. Shout out to those who are going to try it. It's all about trying, especially for free. Especially for free. So while that rocks, here's the video side of Meta AI that doesn't get talked about a lot. So what most don't know or haven't used on a regular basis is that for free, you can create images and videos with Meta AI. And they're decent. Okay? They're very, very decent. So you could go as simple as, if I would say, animate my photo. Let's do my Lego one, because I did the FIFA the FIFA World Cup trophy. Shout out to those who love soccer or football and are going to be watching this. I just like Legos, so I'm not necessarily a football/soccer person, but it's cool to have. You know what I mean? So, from as simple as just animating. Oh, that's low-key. That's low-key pretty good. For me, for it just being a photo and now it turning into a video for free, that's pretty good. Okay. I like it. Let me see if I can add on to it. Let's do... Can we continue with this video of it being turned around but then put on a table? Let's see. Or do I have to get like super prompty? I wonder if I could just be that straightforward, or do I have to be super prompty? Because I have a skill for that. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess I don't. I wonder how this is going to be. I've animated a lot of kid toys in Meta. It's pretty cool. Oh! Where did this hand come from? So, for me not being that descriptive, I can't be mad for me not being that descriptive. So it removed the complete background, it put it on the table, and kind of did the reverse. Interesting. But hey, we can start with that. I wonder if we can create an image. I like how they had like Bruce Lee and Lil Wayne in the studio. Can you create Nipsey Hussle and Tupac in the studio together with a 90s vintage filter on it? Let's see. Boom. And then we'll animate that. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know. First off, that was really quick. Second, it's not all the way there. But I did use people I shouldn't, right? That's like Nipsey's cousin and Tupac's third cousin. Bruh. You know what I mean? But let's just animate it. Let's just animate it, okay? Or we could do, hold on. Let's do Tupac. Tupac? Do you have Tupac? No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's do Nipsey. Do you have Nipsey? You don't have Nipsey. That's fine. What do you have? Okay, let's do Michael Jackson. Let's see if it actually lip syncs. That'd be interesting. Two distant cousins lip singing to Michael Jackson is going to be wild. Yes, definitely hit that super chat because yeah, this is not going to get monetized. Bruh. It's not going to get monetized. Because I want to play this. Oh my, what is happening? Wait.
Bruh.
What did I just make? What did I just make? That's pretty good though. That's for the free, that's pretty good though. We have Nipsey and Tupac's distant cousins singing to Michael Jackson. I can rock with that. I can rock with that. I mean, hold on. Let me post that. Just post that. Let me get. Can I create a caption? Let me do. Thugs even sing MJ. You know what I mean? Boom. And another great thing is that it acts as like a social network for AI videos. So you could get discovered in that way too. I'm thinking about distribution. That's cute. That's very interesting. Okay, hold on. Going back to the journal app. Let's see if it fixed it. That looks like it's the same. Did you fix it? Okay, let's try. Okay, so I have this idea that I want to take Content Corner and use the AI tools that I've been talking about to try to grow a brand new social media channel. So I want to use Opus Clip, HeyGen, Submagic, ChatGPT, Claude, and it power the growth of the social media platforms. I wonder if that works. So stop. Cool. And then air it out. Is it going to write something? Okay. Hold on. No.
Bruh.
I'm trying here. At least it gives you kind of... So what I like is that it gives you a basic layout, but you're probably going to want to build this some other place. Or something not so complicated. Either or.
Bruh.
Either or. But the videos, on point. The image and the videos, on point. I will say that. It gotta be distant cousins, cause baby, that's a fact. But this was pretty good. Overall, Meta AI has potential. I do think the shopping experience is going to be different. I wonder if it could plan a trip. Let's do that. Let's plan a trip. One last example. All right. So I want to go to New York in the month of May, and plane tickets have been crazy. I want to go fly out of LaGuardia. I'm in the airport near me is Norfolk, Virginia. So help me build out an itinerary from flights to, I want to stay about 4 or 5 days. Probably leave around Tuesday after my live. And just give me the best case scenario and it not be so expensive. All right. Let's see if it could do trips. Let's do that. Okay. Here we go. Oh, best budget. Delta nonstop? Hold on. American nonstop. Really? 'Cause when I looked, there wasn't these prices. Hold on. It definitely wasn't these prices. Wait. And it gives you a whole little itinerary. I like this. Flights, hotels, subway for 7 days, food, total. I like you. I like how you give the total. I like how you give the total. I like this. That was quick and very convenient. Now, I don't think the prices are right. We're about to see. Where does it say? Hold on. May 8th. Hold on. Let's see. It says Delta round trip is not happening. Why does it just it did? It suggested Spirit hit. Hold on. It did.
Bruh.
Ha! Hey man, hold on. Hey man, did you really search the web? Because Spirit is no longer, like, they're done. Damn. Good catch. Definitely not accurate. You're 100%. It shut down May 2nd. Updated. All right. We're going to go to Google Flights. We crowdfunded. We're going to go to Google Flights and we're going to see. I just feel like Meta AI has potential, but it's not there yet. It's not there yet. All right, we're going to go New York. We're going to say the 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say from 13th. I can't because it's on a Monday and I got to go live. But it says it says May 8th to May 9th. That's a very quick situation. But let's see if the price is right. Hold on. All right, here we go. So it said, going back to it. Delta May 8th, 310 to LaGuardia. And returning May 9th is supposed to be a 229. I don't see that. I don't see that. May 8th, 4 p.m.? Where did it even come up with this? 4:38? That's not even a situation. They're just making up stuff. They're not...
Bruh.
All right, I give up. It has potential. We got to come back when there's another update. Another update.
Bruh.
That's not.
Help me. Help me.
Oh, man. That's the only 4 is 4, and that's 430. Jesus. There's not even a 2 something. I'm done. You know what? For ish and gigs, let's go to Delta. You know what? Let me go to delta.com. Maybe it's like you did. You know what? You're right. Let's go to Delta. You know what I mean? So round trip, they said 8 to 9. I'm gonna need New York. Okay. They said LaGuardia. Fine flights. Let's see. I'm looking for a 430. Where did they come up with this? A 310 is 820. You know what I mean? 453. Yeah, dog. That's even worse.
Bruh.
I'm out of here. Meta AI. I tried. We tried. Everybody type in the chat. We tried. Okay? We tried.
Bruh.
I don't know. I don't know how we got here. I'll be really trying. I be really, really trying. I know, shout out to my mom. My mom's like, Mother's Day is May 10th. I know. I was trying to see what these tickets be talking about. We tried. Come on. Damien said it. We tried. See, Tiff said it. We tried. I just want to take a screenshot. Everybody type "we try." I want to take a screenshot and send it to Meta and be like, "Hey, we tried, dog. I promise you, we did."
Bruh.
I don't know if this may hurt future deals with them, but I got to be truthful. That's the only way I can be. That's the only way. Man. Okay. Can I tell you? There we go. Come on. Flood the chat with "we tried." Because I promise you, I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it to them. Hey, we tried. Has potential. But we tried. All right. So I have this idea, and I want you to let me know if this is a good idea. All right? I want to try something. So I've been saying that Content Corner Live is pretty dope. Okay? We go over so many things here. However, I haven't really branded it. Like, I haven't really, like, social media and all that stuff. It just stays on my channel. We tried the clip situation. We have to, like, rebrand it. Okay. Type in me if you're on YouTube. I have a really good lesson. Really random, really good lesson, though. Okay? So type in me. So some of y'all know, depending how long you've been on this channel with me, where we started a Content Corner Clips channel on YouTube, where we were just taking out certain clips, making it shorter so it could be digestible. Now, we did that because we couldn't go live here because, like, YouTube, like, banned us for like a week or two. It's horrible. However, we did that channel. It was going good. There was a video that went crazy, like over, I believe, 20,000 views or something like that. It was about Streamer University when Kai Cenat did Streamer University and I did the lessons. That video did so good that it actually killed the channel.
Bruh.
Because the channel was, now people were trying to search for streamer stuff, and the channel wasn't giving anything else about streamers. So it made me kind of like take a step back and be like, all right, let's unlist a lot of these videos and really come up with a strategy that makes sense. So for anybody who has a YouTube channel, sometimes not all views are good views. You may have like a fire, like viral video, and it's actually hurting your channel. So not all views are good views. You want to stay within what you want people to find you for and like search you for. Streamer, like, we weren't putting out content about streaming content. Like, I'll talk about some of the streamers here and there, but we haven't talked about streamers for a minute because it's kind of like evening out. And those people who stream, cool. Those people who don't, cool. But I found that out and was like, okay, we gotta reset it. We gotta absolutely reset it. So with that, I was like, yo, is it time to finally do something with Content Corner, right? So in the month of May, if you're in LB, you already know this month is about content creation and actually building the system and publishing and posting not just building. We tend to build too long. Now, with that, I was like, okay, you know what? Let's create a whole new experiment. So now we have Content Corner on Instagram, right? I haven't posted anything yet. I want to see. I need y'all blessing on this. We have
the biggest
Content Corner. Is Content Corner live? Because Content Corner was taken. So Content Corner on TikTok. I'm debating if we'll be on Facebook. And I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do for YouTube. If we're going to keep that same one. But what I want to do is take the strategies of the content workflows that we've been doing with Claude, ChatGPT, using Opus Clip, using Agent Opus, and seeing if it really can help grow a channel. Now, I'm going to be transparent with you. I am going to try to monetize that concept very quickly. Meaning, shout out to all these AI tools that want to work with me. Hello. We can do this case study and I will create content with your AI tool if you are down to help me do this case study. So Poppy AI, let's build this from scratch. Opus Clip, let's build this from scratch. And I'm sharing this publicly because I'm like, yo, anybody who's thinking about creating a new YouTube, new Instagram, like, how are we already thinking about leveraging what we already have, but then monetizing something super new, super fast? Okay. So, should I do this? Should I do this experiment? Should I do this experiment? Like, I already have from last week. Hold on. I already have. Here we go. Some clips locked and loaded from last week when we were live, right? I have already some quotes, so that's already taken care of. And so I think for the month of May, I may want to try this experiment out and see if we could really build out Content Corner. We may have to. So hold on, let me do a poll. Let me do a poll. End the poll. And if you want me to do this, y'all got to follow whatever platform you are on, meaning Instagram, TikTok. I'm debating if I'm going to bring back that YouTube channel. I say no to experiments. Why do you say no to experiments? Social media in itself is an experiment. Why you say no to experiments? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Should I do this experiment? Boop, start poll. I was like, my whole Instagram is an experiment. I got 200,000 followers on it. You know what I mean? That's a whole experiment in itself. Threads, experiment. Unless it takes away from your may create, which it shouldn't. No. Here's the thing. I was your first follow on TikTok. Hey, come on. Let's go, Tiff. I appreciate you. Yeah, we gonna test this out. We're gonna test this out. This would be fun to play with. Experiments are very important. That's what I'm saying, Paul. That's what I'm saying. And shout out to the Hunters and Cam. because, so for those who don't know, inside of Lions Behavior, I dedicated this month of May to be focused on Substack personally, because I have a lot of content, and because of my fear of writing, I have just been hoarding some of these things. So I said, bare minimum, I am posting once a week on Substack from an article standpoint. And if I don't, I'm giving the community $400, probably some other stuff too, if I don't hold my end of the bargain. But, and I think it was Cam who was like, as long as you still stick with that. When I'm thinking about doing different content and experiments, I always have to keep the main thing. I do have ADHD. I do go do different side quests all the time. But when I stay committed to one thing, like bare minimum, one article every week, that is not going to get touched. So my whole thing is, if I'm going to commit to the distribution of content corner, if I'm going to commit to that, and what would that be commitment to? Because that's the biggest thing that I've realized with my consistency. If I don't put what I'm committing to, I won't do it. I kind of leave it up in the air. So that's why it's important for me to be like, okay, first let me get the green light. Is this a good idea? I think it is, but what do you guys think? And then 2, if it's a good idea, what am I going to commit to? So today was building out and securing the usernames and all of that. Realizing on X.com, I have to call it something else because Content Corner Live is too long and Content Corner is taken. So, and I don't like X anyways. Bruh. You know what I mean? So, hold on. YouTube doesn't allow side quests. It looks for laser focus. Yeah, so that Content Corner page would be laser focus of Content Corner, not this page. You know what I mean? Not this page. You know what I mean? Niche. What if the experiments brings the wrong crowd? Then I have no problem shutting it down. I shut down one channel already. You feel me? I shut down one channel already. I have no problems. Experiments are not your niche thing. You just mentioned how a new video on a new topic leads to views looking for streaming content. This is likely a different from your comment. Adam, I see what you're saying. I see you. However, here's my question to you. What do you suggest for this live? How do you suggest to turn this live into a more branded show? Or just leave it as a live? And I'm just doing this for 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and then it just dies out. What do you suggest? I'm here for all of it. My suggestion, right? Here's my suggestion. As the same way that a personal brand puts energy on a podcast, which is sometimes a little bit separate of what they do, Content Corner is not separate of what I do. Everybody comes to me about content creation, different tools to do content creation, which is now AI, all of that stuff. It still aligns. It's not separate. It's not even a separate mission statement. It's the same thing. Just saying. So, Content Corner is the HubSpot. Listen. And to be honest, hold on. Majority of my Instagram content is Content Corner clips. I can't believe how long these are. I love it, but it's a lot of work to not reuse and recycle all this content. Say that one more time. Just one more time. Just copy and paste it for me. Because this experiment is going to help people see how easy it is to repurpose content. Sometimes we create content and then leave it and that's it, right? And come on, wait, did it exactly, come on. I said, copy and paste that thing one more time. And that's what, that's why I fooled y'all. Y'all are here for my foolery. I am here for this. I am here. However, I don't want, especially if it aligns with what you do, especially if it aligns with your brand, I don't want you to waste any type of content. For myself, I was wasting, we have 3 hours sometimes, 2 hours sometimes, and we only clip one thing, like one thing, 2 things at most. You know what I mean? So now it's like, if you're interested in Content Corner, boom, here you go. Here's the newsletter. Here's the actual live. Here's a clip from it. Because what we've also noticed from the podcast world is that some people, and type in me if you are one, would rather watch the clips of the podcast than the whole episode. They find value, and whether it's entertainment, motivation, education, they find some type of value within the clips, and it stays within that platform rather than going and watching the whole hour, 2 hours, 3 hours or so. Now, praise God for the replay people, because we now have timestamps when this is a replay, so you guys can bounce from the specific section that you want. That has turned out to be good. But this is where we have to think about, how do we make things last longer? You know what I mean? How do we make things last longer? So this is probably an experiment I'm going to be doing. I have to think. I have a conversation with Isaiah. Plus the clips should be the most impressive content. Adam, I'm confused. So you don't want me to do it? You want me to do it? I'm highly confused what the direction is happening right now. I'm not really sure, but we're going to do it. And we're going to figure out how to monetize very quickly. We're going to figure this out. Okay? So, my goal is to get Poppy AI on board and Opus Clip on board. So we're going to see. If not, you may have to use some other tools. You feel me? I go back and watch the whole. If you watch the whole live, type in me. Or do you use the timestamps to get to certain spots? Let me know. Was watching the next game. I got to watch the replay tomorrow. I'll be watching the whole 3 hours. That's wild, dog. I'm so honored when y'all say that. When y'all say y'all watch the whole live, that's wild. That's, all right. So, if you're down for this experiment to see how this goes, Content Corner Live on Instagram, TikTok. I'll let you know about YouTube. I know for sure I'm going to probably commit to those 2. And I have threads for Content Corner Live, because I like threads. So, we'll see. I'm debating if I'm going to be on X. Bruh. Just debating. Leave me alone. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. Anyways, let's keep it 100 and react to some things real quick, real fast, then head out of here. I saw this and I thought this was... Let me debunk something. Hold on. Wait, I saw something. Shout out to CJ. You know what I mean? I pick it apart for real. Let's go. Sometimes I watch it all the way through. Y'all love me. I love it. Y'all love me. But shout out to Adam for giving your feedback. You know what I mean? What happened to X? It's Elon. It's very biased. It's very biased. I'll speed it up. Yes, listen, Paul, I watch all the stuff like 1.25, 1.5, or 2. Like, please watch me really, especially because when I start thinking, there's like a little gap. Yes, please, like, listen to me super speed. You feel me? Listen to me super speed. So, okay. Let's react to some things. Here we go. Boop.
Alex Earl posted 4 times in the last day. Gary Vee posted 4 times in the last day. Alex Hormozy posted 3 times in the last day. Show me one creator posting 3, 4, 5 times a day for months that isn't winning. Think about making content like playing baseball. At the end of the day, the person that gets on the plate and takes more swings is going to hit more home runs. Get your posting volume up, be consistent, and watch what happens. Alex Earl.
Man, shut up. What are we talking about? Can we have a realistic conversation when people say this? Each of the people that he mentioned have a team, have a strong team, probably has a team of like 5 and above. Stop. Like, there are people who are killing it with posting maybe once or twice a day. Like, once I will say, like, that's got to be bare minimum if you're thinking about, let's say, just from a top of mind standpoint. And it depends on the platform. You feel me? Like, it depends on the platform. LinkedIn sometimes doesn't need every single day. YouTube definitely doesn't need every single day. Now, some creators do every single day, but let's break it down into who they are and stop bringing up super big names because it's very unrealistic for most. Now, yes, I will say this. With the AI tools that we've been speaking about, we're able to create a little bit more. We can schedule out things right inside of that AI app or using things like Business Suite, Meta Business Suite, later, Sprout Social, Metricool. Those are different tools that will allow you to schedule certain things out and it be your social media manager until you have the right team, the right tools. However, let's keep it 100. Those people who are beginners or even mid, and not mid content, just like middle brands, influencers, creators, team of 1s, team of 2s, right? Maybe even 3. To realistically say, post 3 times a day on multiple platforms is unrealistic. And that narrative needs to go away. The thing, now that's not to say don't test it out. Don't test it out. If you can do it, test it out. No matter, and I even say this with me, no matter who's telling you certain advice, try it out, allow the data to say what works for you or not. I can only speak on what works for me. they could only speak on what works for them. Majority of the people who are saying that are not even doing that themselves. Maybe they're speaking it into existence. However, try it out. If you're like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go hard for the month of May, right? You're in LB and you go, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do 3 times a day on all these platforms for the month of May. That may be your experiment. Why is that a good experiment to try for you? Because you could realistically say if it works for you or not, because you'll have the data. But to give this blanket statement of, yeah, post 3-4 times a day, who's your audience? Maybe his audience is high performing entrepreneurs who are millionaires who are getting into content creation. Then yeah, cool. But if you're just trying to make content and that's your blanket statement, stop it. Bruh. It's not going to work. You're going to burn out. You're going to encourage people to go hard and burn out. And then it defeats the purpose of going that hard if you're going to be absent for 2 to 3 more months. Stop, please. And this is no shade to that person. It's just shade to those people who continuously say that, but don't do it themselves. Just saying. I promote posting consistently in the best quality that you can. That's it. All right, I'm done. All right. Now I saw this too. And I said, stop it. Stop it.
If you don't have your Mac Mini running agents while you drive, building billion-dollar businesses, yeah, this is a full touchscreen Mac Mini, and at the same time watching YouTube videos from the best channel, Beard FM, what are you even doing? Always be coding. If you don't have your Mac Mini running agents while you drive, building...
I actually like this creator a lot. But I'm not hooking up my car to a Mac Mini just so I can code. Okay, I'm not doing that. Bruh. That's a little bit too much. That's great content, but that's too much. I hope that worked for him, but I don't know. Bruh. The fact that he did that is amazing. The fact that you can set up a Mac Mini is amazing. I don't even have that screen. I don't have this screen. Maybe I got to upgrade my car. I think I'm going to upgrade my car one day. Okay? Shout out to the Honda gang. Shout out to the Honda gang, but Hondas don't have this screen. Hondas don't have this screen. I don't have this. Okay? I don't have this. However, let's get to the next one.
The more close your audience feels towards you, the less they'll pay you. It isn't a coincidence, it's actually human psychology. Have you ever encountered a scenario where your presence became normal? Not bad, just normal. That normal feeling will become disrespect as people stop seeing your value. That right there is what audiences are doing to brands every single day. You can have a brand that isn't bad, it's just normal. That normal feeling is created when brands forget to architect distance into its system. And as a result, the price no longer makes sense. So whether you're charging $5,000, whether you're charging $10,000, whether you're charging $20,000, if your brand comes off as a normal brand, people will expect normal prices also. Every brand needs to have a hierarchy. People get very frustrated at that part when I mention hierarchy and structures and systems, because it forces them to admit that power play is a huge part of brand building. If you want people to be obsessed with your brand, you have to understand power play. Without thoroughly understanding power in psychology, your brand becomes the friend of many while respect is none. And when there is no respect installed in your brand because the hierarchy has been removed, prices don't get paid. People don't invest, people question, people hesitate. And this is where you get frustrated all over again. Because how can one have so much attention but then be rewarded so little? And it's that tension right there that keeps even the most brilliant founders up at night. Every brand needs to have a hierarchy. When hierarchy is removed, so is the respect. And when respect is removed, so is the consumer's decision to pay you. If you can sense that lack with
What is your thoughts on this? What is cut the power? Damn. Was the react all videos that would piss me off? My bad, Isaiah. Jesus. Isaiah doesn't like this one. Wow. Okay, you got it. So I am in agreement but torn in what she is saying. Okay. So meaning, and let me put a poll if you agree with her or not. Right? Shout out to the brand copy. I mean, I think this was a good piece. It got 24,000 likes, 420 comments. It's a good piece. Right? However, let me see. Do you agree with her? Now, so here's where I say where I'm torn. Okay, here's where I say where I'm torn. Wow, bars. So anytime I see something like this, what I would do is get it transcribed and kind of have the conversation with AI about it. Because the what she's saying isn't really wrong. And let me express why. How many of the creators, influencers have we heard that have hundreds and thousands of views, sometimes millions of followers, and are broke? And it has a lot to do with always being available and people taking that for granted. That's why, to an extent, I'm not always for let's post multiple times and da-da-da-da. I think in the beginning, and this is in any brand growth, I think in the beginning there has to be this level of grind, right? Where you are posting and you're trying to figure out what works for you. So you may post a couple of times a day. You may try out different types of content. You may try different products that, like, in my journey, I've tried webinars, I've tried master classes, I've tried 2 other communities, 2 different structures. I've tried it all in a sense of I need to see what works for me, right? Now, I will say that my YouTube journey has allowed me to make more money with brand deals and different partnerships that I have because they see me being intentional with only showing up on Mondays and the weekends. And those are the times that you'll hear from me about what I like, what the audience should rock with. Now, where with Instagram, where regardless if I have over 200,000 followers, it's not about a follower count anymore. but I'm posting every single day. And some people may seem of that like, oh, I'll catch it the next day. I'll catch it the next day. Especially from an educational content standpoint. Now, sometimes even from a price point where being available is sometimes being considerate of people's pockets. And so when sometimes we think about how are we pricing certain things and we are pricing below the value of what we do, that can also lower your value, right? And this is where you will hear people complain about your free product. Yo, you said you were going to do this, to your, some people are in your space for free and still be like, yo, where's this? Yo, you got here for free, homie.
Bruh.
What are we talking about? And when you drop something, they won't jump on it because you've already offered a super below your value and you're trying to be available and considerate of everybody, but they're not considerate of you. That's the problem when we're thinking about branding ourselves, the availability from a presence standpoint and a price standpoint, where we're considerate so much of others, yet that is not reciprocated most of the time. So in order to get the right people, especially when we're talking about pricing, in order to get the people who really rock with you, you gotta price it right. You know what I mean? You gotta price it right. So think about it. I agree. I wish you would have gotten a little bit more detailed with what she meant. Like, okay, how do we do that? And so anytime you see a piece of content that you're like, yo, I kind of agree with that, I would say go into ChatGPT Claude and go, okay, how can we make this come to life? How can we have how could this apply to my brand? You feel me? Oh, hold on. Side note. Come on, we got like 10 followers on the Instagram. Hello. Come on. That was really dope. I get really geeked out by like 1 or 2 followers. Okay, I'm that person. I don't have high expectations when starting something new. I am so appreciative of just one new person. Okay? I don't know who needs to hear that. But that's a new person that had no business, like didn't have to follow at all. And the fact that there's no content there and you follow, that's freaking amazing. That's freaking amazing. Okay? Maybe it's a lesson learned. And then I want to react to one more thing. I found this hilarious. Hold on. Wait, no. Oh no, I got rid of it. No. Oh, I meant to. Damn. Okay. I lost it. What's this one?
This is my clingy boyfriend and he lives on my screen. You must have definitely seen it go viral all over. It's called Codex Pets and it's not just the cute character. This is an AI agent that lives on your screen. It can see your screen, click, type, manage files and projects and even run AI workflows while you're away. So let me show you how to create your own. First, go to Codex by ChatGPT. Use /hatch to create your own pet. For example, you can use this prompt to create the Amul Girl of India. Then we'll use /pet to wake it up and give it a personality. This is so cute. It's celebrating when it's happy or done with a task. You can literally turn anything into a pet. This is basically your AI assistant running on your laptop. So go try it right now and save this for later.
Okay. I wasn't supposed to show this. I wanted to show this like next time. However, I'm going to make a statement that I don't know if I'm ready to say out loud, but I'm going to make a statement anyways. A lot of people are probably, when they think about coding and creating stuff, I believe the developers and engineers will stay in Claude Code and regular folks will turn to Codex because Codex is a little bit user-friendly rather than Claude Code. Claude Code is very intimidating, hence why I haven't really talked about it. I've dibbled and dabbled and showed y'all some things, but Claude Code is super intimidating that I know most people, if we can't even post content on a consistent basis, y'all gonna look at Claude Code like, what? How? However, Codex now. Codex is a little bit different, and it seems almost like user friendly. That's just my take. I don't know how many of y'all have tried Codex. I don't know how many of y'all tried Claude Code, and that could, like I said, that could be its own conversation in itself. But hold on. But no, it doesn't want to work. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do another because I feel like I'll be here for another situation. But if you are curious about coding and creating your own apps, landing pages, all of that, and you still have your $20 for ChatGPT, try out Codex because it's just a conversation. It's literally a conversation. Next week, I'll show you what I'm building because I wanted to try it out and see how simple. But based off just the short time that I've been using it and using Claude Code, Codex is really user-friendly that I feel like most people who are wanting to get into it will like Codex a little bit better. I'm just saying. Not to say Claude Code isn't useful. I love Claude Code. I've created a lot of stuff on Claude Code. I love Claude's ecosystem. Anthropic is really good when it comes to building a really fire ecosystem. I just find Codex a little bit user-friendly. And even those things like with the pets, it's just different. It's just different. So anyways, that's it, people. I ain't gonna go the full 3 hours. I'm not gonna go the full 3 hours, but Claude is better at coding, but Codex is better with the tokens usage. Gemini is better at documentation. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I heard ChatGPT images are getting better than Gemini. Do you agree? Oh, we did a whole... Oh, okay, hold on. Let me show you. I did a whole video about it. We did a whole live and a whole video. I got you. I will say... Hold on. Let me pull this up. I don't know how many of y'all, this is super niched. I don't know how many of y'all have been following this series. Don't worry about it. Don't. I don't understand, and I'll say this and I'll leave this alone. I don't understand why you will create content that will make people question your narrative and how good you are and how dope you are. Why would you, like the Hogan docuseries, like why would that be put out? I'm so confused. Super random rant. I apologize. Let me get back. Let me back to what we were doing. Over 100 people watching. So right here, I will give y'all the link. This was a couple of days. This was 2 days ago. You know what I mean? 1.2 views. Don't worry, I won't. Yeah, don't. So real quick, I'll give you the gist of it. So it talks about a former NBA player who was like the top on the streets, came into the NBA, made millions, then ended up going to jail and ended up back in the projects. And it's just a bad docuseries. And clearly he did it for money, but it's just a bad docuseries. Because he looks bad because he looks like a whiny ex-NBA player who didn't know how to manage his money. His family is in the projects and he's thinking about moving out without his family. Like, it's just weird. It's horrible. It's just bad. It's just bad. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yes, if you are trying to figure out if ChatGPT is better than Nano Banana, Gemini, go watch the last video I put out. Shout out to Isaiah for the edit. It's really good. It's really, really good. And then also, I did a whole video about ChatGPT Images 2.0. We're at 30,000 views, and that was 9 days ago. Are you talking about Lamar? Lamar Odom too. Like, what is up? Okay, look, see, now y'all getting me into a whole rant. What is up with these sports entertainers making themselves look bad? Like athletes and entertainers, because I'm going to say Hogan is athlete/entertainer, but what is up with that? Can somebody enlighten me? Is it like relevance? Because I thought creating content, creating a docuseries or a documentary of any way is supposed to make you look good. That Lamar Odom one was trash. Bruh. Like, you look crazy. Why do you want to relive that drugged out moment? Chloe looks like amazing, by the way. But yeah, I don't understand why I spend so much money on a docuseries, have people edited and everything, and you still look crazy. You have to go on different interviews just to kind of change the narrative, but the narrative is done. The internet will stay undefeated. You know what I mean? I don't know how many of y'all watched documentaries and doc series and all of that, but if there's one on your mind that is like, yo, it completely destroyed the person's situation, let me know. Like, okay, I'm going here for like 2 seconds and then I'm back. Two seconds. But Lamar Odom agreed to do this. Isn't that, like, I can understand the Hogan one because Hulk Hogan's deceased, right? So, like, even though you kind of knew what this was going to be about, you probably needed the money. Makes sense. Everything is is about money. I understand that if you're doing these things. But Lamar Odom, what are you doing? Like, you didn't help how we looked at you at all. Weird. Golly, all right, I'm sorry. Bruh. The Ric Flair one that explained oh, yeah. I don't know why she agreed to top model situations. I look at her weight. Oh yeah, the Tyra Banks joint. That's another one. That's another one for sure. If you ever do a docuseries or a documentary, please have it like narrate your story correctly. Okay? You could, whatever your skeletons may be, you can do that to make you look normal. But please, golly, dog, like, I just hate this era of like, not this era, but the overall of like drama. We know drama and negativity is going to get the views. But don't sell yourself just for that. Like your career was already about that. You gonna let the next part of your career still be about that? That's wild. Bruh. Weird. All right. I'm sorry. I always want to forget Lamar's from Queens. Oh, I don't even remember. I promise you. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good. I don't claim him. Did you see the Michael yet? No, I didn't see. I'm watching this next weekend. I wanted it to die down. I don't want people in the theater. Bruh. Blame my introvert self. Okay? Blame my introvert self. All right. Anyways, let's head out of here. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. There's a lot of amazing things that are happening. Okay? Just a lot of amazing things. And I'm just appreciative that you're part of this journey, that you shared this live, you shared any of the content, that you're part of Lions Behavior. That you're just part of the journey in any kind of way, whether you're watching, whether you got merch, whatever it may be. I appreciate y'all. Okay? So today we talked about, we started out with Sam Altman. He had a really good point. Go replay that. That was really good. We talked about Claude and Higgsfield. Okay? Talked about that. What else we talked about? We tried out Meta AI. We tried. Okay? We tried. Everybody type in the chat. We tried. And we reacted to some videos. Listen, if you have been thinking about joining Lions Behavior, please do. Just join us. You come in on the lowest tier. But those people who are part of LB Club, we are meeting up in Austin, Texas, first week of June. So if you want to be a part of that, please join LB Club. We meet up and do these lock-ins. It's a really dope situation. I'll tell y'all about it later. Because it's super secretive for those in the community. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for helping me try new things. And y'all know what I'm gonna say, right?